I don't know if you're aware of this, but on this very day, you released Boy in the Corner 13 years ago. So happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's a big
it feels
day.
weird when saying happy birthday. It's mad.
How does that make you feel?
It's weird. It's almost like another person.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel like, because it's so in the past, I don't even remember too much about the day. I don't remember the day it came out.
Oh, wow.
So it's just like every time the anniversary comes up. And the anniversary has only been coming to my attention in the last few years because of social media.
Yeah.
Because it's something I just buried into the back of my mind, like, it's done, I'm working on a new album, it is where it is. But because of social media, everyone reminds you that, yeah, this came out today, and it just lets you know how much it means to people.
Is there anything that you change about it, or you just think it's the perfect album?
No, you know what's crazy? I performed it a few months ago in New York, like in its entirety for the first time. Before I did it, I had to listen to, obviously, a lot of the instrumentals and rehearse a lot of the songs again. So I got to listen into the beats again and feel like, rah, did I do that? Like, because I've made so many of the beats and it's like reminding me, rah, I can't believe I did that and I did it so young. Oh, this is just a different time, but I'm just glad that people just love it for where it is.
Back off the wall. Signs of the youngster and Dizzee Rascal. Don't give it half, ain't give it all. Pull out your socks and stand up too.
That was 13 years ago. This is now 2016, and you're out with a brand new single, Hype, with Calvin Harris.
Right.
How exciting is that?
It's good. It's good because we've made a few songs. We said, look, that's this one in the background looking at, that's me and Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
That's the first track we did, went to #1, which was crazy. And then we did another one called Holiday. A lot of people don't know that that's Calvin Harris and produced that too. But we never actually got in the studio, ever. So,
Did you not?
Never. So we did everything through email.
Oh my God.
So I'd met him, but we'd never sat down in the studio and ever did anything together. So this is actually the first time that we've actually got in the studio and sat there and did it together, you know.
And I saw you perform with him actually at Wireless Festival.
Yeah.
It looked like you had so much fun. But were you a little bit nervous? Because obviously it's your big comeback single. Like, how do you think it's being received at festivals?
Nah, that for me, that's where it's supposed to live.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I tried it out before that, and that's like, it's for stadiums, for a big amount of people. You know what I mean? I've been in this, well, let's say 13 years now.
Yeah.
So it's always pressure to come back with something big again. So it's been good. It was good to work with him, especially at this level and the stage that he's at as well. It's totally different to what we did back then.
See, we can ride speedboats, we can ride jet skis. I'll show you a time in your life if you let me. I just wanna put a smile on your pretty face. If I didn't, it'll just be your pretty waist. And you look like a girl with a bit of taste. So I couldn't take you just any place.
You always know that he was going to be as big as he is now.
I always liked his sound and I always thought there was something special about it. You know, it always had a vibe. It's always quite vibrant. Who knew he was going to be like the biggest DJ on the planet? Like, I don't know, I couldn't call that, but good on him though, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So how did you actually like come to meet? So you met once and then you started emailing?
Yeah, so I met him at a festival. So we exchanged numbers and then I think we tried a few times, knocking back a few ideas, and then he sent me that beat.
And then you shortly won a Brit after that.
Yeah, right. My first Brit Award after so many years of being nominated and not getting one, then I got Best British Male, which was crazy because in the earlier times they'd have categories.
Okay.
You know what I mean, for urban categories and stuff like that. Then they got rid of all that, and then that year I won the big one. So I was really happy about that.
So why do you think you and Calvin work so well together?
I don't know. In the past, I think we just worked together because I just really liked his beats. I just thought it was always a great balance between pop, electro, with a bit of a hip hop vibe, I guess, and then eventually house. But this time when I actually got to sit and work with him, we work well because he knows what he wants. Like he said, I want it to be about hype. So that helped. I wrote a few verses before we got into the studio, and then sat down with him. I was like, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And he's really straight up about it. So then when people are like that, you either take offense to it or everything gets done quicker. Yeah. So everything got done quicker. So we actually got it written in about an hour. Then it took about half an hour to record. So we was out of the studio in 2 hours.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was wicked.
You two are an absolute dream team by the sounds of it.
It works, man. It works.
I love it.
Straight gas got the whole place high. I'm a bad boy and I do what I like. Every time I'm around, it's a hype. Touchdown and the crowd gets hype. Straight gas, got the whole place hype.
Let's go and check out some of your iconic music videos.
Fix Up, Look Sharp.
Fix Up, Look Sharp.
We shot that in the Valley. That was my first. This is the first time I ever left England. I went to LA and shot it out in the Valley.